Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Fuad Said and all beloved friend. Okay, today I want to present our group assignment. So before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself and group members. Okay, so my name is Muhammad Lisazul Bezambri and my message number is 202227. Next, Shamira binti Abu Bakar and their message number is 202418. And next, Nur Haida Damia binti Zairi and their message number is 203416. And for the last member, Intan Norashike binti Aziz, their message number is 202419. Okay, next. Okay, the case incident that have been given to our group in title is Should Women Have More Power? Okay, next we move to the background information of the case. Okay, first, women in position of power are women who hold an occupation that give them great authority, influence, and responsibility. Okay, next, recent decade, power was divided disparately among the genders, where it is a woman or man. And then gender equality is a human right, but our world faces a persistent gap in access to opportunity and decision-making power for a man and a woman. Globally, women have a fewer opportunities for economic participation than men, less access to basic and higher education, greater health and security, and less political representation. Empower women and thus contribute to the health and productivity of their family, communities, and countries, creating a ripple effect that benefit to everyone. And then the word gender describes the social constructors' role and responsibility that societies consider appropriate for a man and a woman. And the last, education is a key area of focus, although the world is making progress in achieving gender parity in education. So, but girls still make up a higher percentage of out of a school children than a boy. So let's move to the first question. Why do you think having women with a greater power on a board change from performance? Okay, next I want to tell about women with a greater power. What's it mean? So woman power is a authority exercised by a woman. And our personal view, women with a greater power on the board change from performance. And we took a word from Tyson, women on board result in better. And then we took also from the Carter and Erhard. They said that women lead to improvement of the company's economy. So we move to the question. Okay, thus based on the question that we have discussed, the reason that we think having a woman with the greater power on a board change firm performance. Okay, this is because first, women can make a better decision. Okay, female director are more likely want to ask a question instead of noodling through the decision. And then they also are more inclined to form a decision by taking the interest of multiple stakeholders under the consideration. And then the second reason, women can reduce company expenditure. Okay, for instance, if hiring women as a woman director, they have a tendency use cooperation, collaboration, and consensus building more often and more effectively. And then women also tend to consult the others within the decision-making process, resulting in a more cooperative feeling within the firm. And then the third is women are often to be a role model. Women in, for example, women in a corporate leadership will make a positive role model to for the other women who entering the workforce. And then so that giving for the women to aim to aim their goal and then inspire them at the workplace. And next, for the next reason, effective leadership. Effective leadership, for example, we took from a McKinney report, Women Matter 2, that said women are more likely use 5 of the highest 9 leadership tool behavior that correlate with the organization excellence. Also, the report notes that organizational performance relies on the utilization of spread leadership behavior. And then the last one reason, women can get investor confidence. For instance, two major investment, which is Carrefour within the US and then Amazon in Europe, include a gender balance indicator among their investment. So their investment criteria and rating agency within Innovest and Viabo, among the other, are developing tool to life gender balance. And then their main target of this organization is on performance and organizational excellence, and its signification that see the gender issue as a pivotal to investment decision making. And then they likely to better to invest in companies that have women in leadership position and also including a woman direction. And so for the conclusion in this question, companies who have a woman board members outperform those with no woman. And then we think that team who with a mixture genders, which is men and women, are generally work more better. Okay, next we move to the question. Okay, we'll move to the question number 2. Do you think using a quota system to promote the gender diversity is a good idea? Why? Okay, first, I want to tell about gender diversity and a quota system. Okay, gender diversity is a fair representation of people of different gender and proportion of male and feminine in corporation. And then quota system is a policy of the limiting the number of minority group member. And quota also seek to rectify any underrepresentation. And then we move to the answer of question. Okay, now we believe that quota system is a good system, if a good idea to promote gender diversity is a good. We believe that quota system is a good idea to promote gender diversity. Okay, first, quota system is a good idea actually because quota system seek that enhance the level of attribute that gender sensitivity is handled. And then The quota system also allow for the accrued pay and for the determination of the standard which are consistently accepted. And then for the last reason, to eradicate an injustice that has built up over time in most companies. Okay, next we move to the last question. So, why do you think some countries have more gender diverse board than the others? Okay. Okay, first let me tell the gender diverse board. Okay, gender diverse board is referring to the proportion of men and women who occupy board member position. And then the example country is New Zealand and Germany. So why this country we took we to for example, because this country has have more gender diverse board for as more gender diverse board than the other country. So yes. And next, and then for the reason why that uh, some country has more gender diverse board than the others, because they complying with the human right. Okay, everyone in the world want to working in a safe place and discrimination free environment. Then employers also, or the group employees, are treated less favorably. So that's our reason. And then for the second reason, both gender equity and equality important. So the gender equity is being fair to both gender. If a male if a male and a female. And then the gender equality is enjoying the same opportunity, right, and obligation. Okay, next. For the third reason, both gender have their own superiority. So we believe that women and men have different personality. Okay, as for example, women take a big risk, take a big risk for applying the job, but woman has less safe to applying a job. So women more. And then for the third reason, both gender has their own superiority. We believe that woman and a man have has a different personality. As for example, men take a big risk for applying the job rather than a woman. It is because women have a less self accurate than men, but women have a strong women have a strong team a strong team spirit and feeling feeling then togetherness. And also women have a high passion, and then they also can understand who have a problem than the men. So for the last reason, change to be a more successful. Okay. Uh, one of the most one of the major diversity one of the major diversity one of the major diversity can give a bigger profit, and then can encourage competition among the employees. Okay, so that's all for our group presentation. So I want to apologize that during my presentation my noise, my voice was unclearly, and then my surrounding situation are a little bit noisy. So I hope that Dr. Fuad can understand my situation right now. And thank you for your thank you for your watching this, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.